Mike Tyson's journey as a troubled youth, trying to find his way through the tough streets of Brooklyn, to ultimately becoming boxing's youngest heavyweight champion of the world is just part of his complicated life story that will be chronicled in the new Hulu series, Iron Mike. And with production underway in New York, two of its stars, Trevante Rhodes, who plays Tyson, and Laura Harrier, who portrays first wife Robin Givens, were spotted shooting a scene in Manhattan. The acting duo playing the couple, who were married in 1988 and divorced a year later, were both dressed in expensive ensembles as they made their out of the high-end retail store, Gucci. Their characters had just been on a shopping spree, considering the Tyson character was carrying no less than a half-dozen bags in his hands. Rhodes, 31, oozed stoic Mike Tyson confidence decked out in a brown-patterned, double-breasted suit as he was being mobbed by a group of actors playing photographers. While Harrier, 31, appeared to have Givens' sophisticated elegance down decked out on a green skirt and matching double-breasted jacket and heels. The couple, who had a tumultuous relationship, made their way past the news photographers, arm in arm, to an awaiting limousine. Since Tyson didn't marry Givens until February 1988, in a whirlwind romance, the boxer had already been enjoying the spoils of his success ahead of this scene. With his second-round TKO win over then-champion Trevor Berbick in November 1986, Tyson earned the World Boxing Council (WBC) title at the age of 20 years and 4 months, making him the youngest heavyweight champion in history. He added the World Boxing Association (WBA) and International Boxing Federation (IBF) titles by defeating James Smith and Tony Tucker in 1987, which both came before his relationship with Givens, who before Tyson had gained stardom of her own in the popular sitcom Head of the Class. Tyson's marriage to Givens was especially scandalous, with allegations of violence, spousal abuse and mental instability on Tyson's part, while others painted the actress as a gold digger looking for attention and adulation that comes with being with such a famous boxing champion like Tyson. Matters came to a head when the couple gave a joint interview with Barbara Walters on the ABC TV show 2020 in September 1988, in which Givens described life with Tyson as torture, pure hell, worse than anything I could possibly imagine, all while Tyson sat next to her in a calm expression on his face that resembled someone who was medicated. She would file for divorce just 1 month after that interview. Tyson's often controversial life would see him be convicted of rape, make a comeback and regain some of his championship titles following his release from prison, only to lose to Evander Holyfield twice, which included a 1997 rematch where Tyson famously bit both of his opponent's ears. His sometimes wild, tragic and controversial life will be told in 8 episodes in the series that was created by I, Tonya screenwriter Steven Rogers. Karen Gist, Fox's Our Kind of People, is serving as showrunner and executive producer. Tyson is not involved with the series in any capacity, though sources say Hulu executives briefed him and his team on the series a couple months ago, according to The Hollywood Reporter. The New York native has seen his public profile have resurgence of sorts after his retirement from boxing in 2005, with acting roles in such films as The Hangover and his one-man Broadway play, Mike Tyson, Undisputed Truth, that appeared to humanize the man, oftentimes with humor, which was directed by Spike Lee. Tyson is said to be involved in another biographical limited series, titled Tyson, that will see Jamie Foxx play the former boxing champion, according to Variety. It is being directed by Antoine Fuqua, best known for helming the acclaimed crime drama film Training Day, and Martin Scorsese is on board as an executive producer. The Tyson limited series is said to span the whole of his life. "I have been looking to tell my story for quite some time," Tyson said of the project, adding, "I look forward to collaborating with Martin, Antoine, Jamie, and the entire creative team to bring audiences a series that not only captures my professional and personal journey but also inspires and entertains."